Dun, 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 dun. Oh, she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I'll play. Anyway, hey, yo, it's Leezy Reviews, and I am back. It's been a couple of weeks, since I seen something in the movie theater because I just been busy with a lot of stuff. But what did I go see? Oh, you probably know because of how I came onto the camera. I just saw Michael, and so let's go ahead and talk about it. And usually, with my videos, first we talk about the trailers. But I'm not even gonna lie. I got to the theater like right on time. So I missed some of the trailers, unfortunately. I do know there was some bangers though because I came in at the tail end of. Oh my gosh, my brain's going blank. But I came in on the tail end of the Shark movie, Deep Blue or whatever it's called. And I remember seeing a commercial for that before, and I was like, but man, that one for the theatrical trailer, that was pretty dope. I do like that trailer, but yeah, they had some good trailers. But I just want to get straight into Michael, man, and it's the number one movie in the world right now, and it's the highest selling biopic like ever. And I mean, it's going to be a $1 billion movie. When I said what movies were going to be $1 billion movies in 2026, Michael was one of them. I knew it was going to be a $1 billion movie. It's not yet, but it's already like 150 million, 200 million, like still counting worldwide. Like I don't even, I haven't done enough research yet, but I don't know if it's already hit the Hong Kong market yet. That's like the biggest market. The reason why the Spider-Man movie, the last one that released, didn't do even more numbers is because it had like something with a skull or something. And look it up, like in the Chinese market, you cannot have skulls and stuff because of what it represents. So that actually hurt some of Spider-Man's sales because it couldn't be shown in those theaters. So yeah, pretty crazy. But anyways, Michael's a very, very hot topic right now. Some people they loved it. Some people are just like weird about it, and some people just don't like it. I've even seen people say the acting sucks and everything. And if I could make the title make sense and I could fit the caption in and it ain't like stretching too long out on YouTube, I'm gonna title this like Michael, the review, the movie that could have been a masterpiece. Because number one, the acting was not bad in this movie. The acting was phenomenal. Like, I don't know what people are talking about. Like, Jafar looked so much like Michael, and he picked up on so like many of Michael's mannerisms and how he talked, the way he looked around, how awkward he kind of was. Like some people think Michael may have had autism and stuff like that. A lot of people with autism excel really well with a lot of tasks, but then they may be a little like quote unquote awkward, with conversation and stuff like that. But he killed it. If you look at any interviews with Michael Jackson in it, or you look at like any videos that people caught him out in the public, and like even with him, like they didn't obviously touch on this in the movie, and it's not really a spoiler because they decided to cut the movie into two parts. But like when he held his baby over the balcony, he didn't do that because he was trying to hurt the baby. It's just he wanted to show the world his baby, and Michael being Michael. So like Jafar really captured who his uncle was, and the actor that played Joe, like he did a phenomenal job. It's not their fault what held this movie back, and I will tell you what held this movie back. It was the Michael Jackson estate. Look it up. A lot of people don't know about it, but the Michael Jackson estate, they already had this movie completed. And he even had, like, it touched on the allegations and a bunch of things. And then Maya even dove in deeper on the Joe Jackson stuff. But the Michael Jackson estate saw the movie and they made them reshoot this movie. And you could tell, too, because this movie, at some point, it just becomes a music video. Like a music video sprinkling this event of Michael Jackson, a music video this event of my or this light touch on the Michael Jackson situation, more music video, and then we're gonna touch on like Joe Force and this, and then more music, and then we're gonna touch on him trying to bounce out of it. And they could have took the time to like really show us and make us feel more of what's in Michael's head, like when he's trying to escape Joe and when he wants to just be his own man, and the creative process going through these albums of him finally being Michael. Like they do a good job in this movie, but things were held back because of the Michael Jackson estate. That's what made this movie fall short. And I still like the movie. Like I'd watch it again, honestly. Am I gonna rank it up there at my top movies of the year so far? No, no, I'm not going to. But I enjoyed watching this movie. I enjoyed watching them recreate like Billie Jean and recreate Thriller and like looking at the side by sides of like what they did in the movie versus to the real life. Come on, they nailed it. Like this movie, I'm telling you, if the Michael Jackson estate would not have got involved and this movie would have came out how it was, I bet you we'd be having a different conversation. This movie would be a 5 out of 5. This movie would be, it's going to knock it off the charts anyway. It doesn't even need to be a masterpiece. It's Michael Jackson. It's going to, with them touching on things and without them touching on things, no pun intended, this movie was destined for greatness. And I know a lot of people want to know about the allegations and what this movie to touch on and see what they could possibly say about it. And obviously they don't touch on it. And that's because of the Michael Jackson estate. But that's not even all I was looking for out of it. I wanted to dive deeper into this Michael Jackson and his father situation. I wanted to see it acted out and the pain, the struggle, the tears. I wanted to feel it. Like, and you still get a feel of it because the acting is just so freaking phenomenal that even though they're lightly touching on it, you're still like, man, I feel bad for him. Man, I know he really doesn't want to do this. Like, I wanted them to touch more on that. Did I want to see some things with the allegations? No matter where you lean on what you believe in that's up to you. Yes, I wanted to see more of that. And maybe they'll touch on it once we get into the second film because, they cut that little Michael will be back in the next Avengers. We basically get something like that. But when the next movie comes out, that'll probably be called Jackson. So you put the two movies together, it's Michael Jackson. But maybe they will put something together where the estate will look at it and be like, fine, we will let you release that. But that's the only reason why this is turning into a two-parter. This was not planned to be a two-parter. This was going to be a here's our movie, love it, and that's, it is what it is. But because they jumped in and they controlled everything, this is what we're getting. So when I rate the Michael movie, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 lazy stars. Like, that's just what I'm going to give it. Anyone that's a diehard Michael Jackson fan, and I am, even though it's just one big music video with sprinkles of Michael Jackson stuff, you're still going to have a good time. You're still going to want to sing. You're going to be sitting in your seat and you're going to be wanting to move. You're going to catch yourself doing it. You're going to hear like them just starting like, they're like doing little beats and stuff. Like you're in your head, you're like, oh, I know what this is. I know what they're doing. Like, you're going to catch yourself doing that. But if you just don't care about Michael Jackson, I mean, you're probably not going to like this movie. If you're going to this movie just to find a reason to hate him or you're just there to support someone you don't really care, you're probably not going to enjoy the movie because they didn't touch on things like they could have. But just a tribute to Michael Jackson for the fans. For me, because I am a fan, that's what I'm rolling with. It's 3 out of 5 stars. That's really all I got. Like, I'm not going to break it down like I usually do when I go from how I felt through the first act, second act, third act, and fourth act. Because it's kind of funny because just like I said with the Mario movie, it just moves so fast. And this movie's a 2-hour movie almost. And it feels like it's moving really quick. Maybe a little over 2 hours. And it feels like it's moving so quick, but it's because you're so entranced into the music and looking at them re-image it from the past to now. And in your mind's so blown. If you have like a good memory of what it looked like, you're like, wow. And it moves. So that's all I got. So anyway, I'm going to cut it there. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. If you're watching this into the next week, I hope your week is starting out wonderful. Bless you all. I'm out.